We're here at the Arrowhead Pond of Anaheim. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
Welcome to what should be a spirited contest here tonight between the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim and the Detroit Red Wings.
This isn't a great matchup for these guys. Now, they're a physical team that plays an aggressive brand of hockey, but that can lead them into penalties.
And they're up against one of the least penalized teams in the league.
Jim, their special teams will need to come up big.
It's time for the opening face-off for today's game. The face-off goes to Anaheim.
Made the defense look bad on that move.
To Sikora. Legacy makes the huge save. Anaheim wins games by outworking their opponents. You rarely see a soft shift from anyone on this bench.
They win their games on effort, and they're an honest team. You rarely see them give up on a play.
The players are lined up and ready for the face-off. Out comes Pavel Datsyuk. And he passes the puck to Lidstrom. There's a quick shot that's blocked by the defender. Giguère hangs on for the whistle.
Jim, this guy loves to pick goalies apart.
He's a true marksman.
Hey, you put him in the slot with a puck and he scores 9 out of 10. It doesn't matter who's in goal.
And the faceoff is won by McDonald. He'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. They bring it in on the attack. Over to Leclerc. Shoots! Here's Mike Leclerc. And another shot! He scores! There's the kind of start they wanted.
When he gets around the net, it's like a shark to blood in water. He can smell the opportunity to attack.
Quick lead can be a warning for the opposition.
At this point, the other coach must think he's up against the powerhouse.
Scored by number 12, Mike Leclerc, assisted by number 15.
Quick shot! Legacy made the save. Hit the man in front of the net. Into the middle, over to Yzerman. Makes it hard on net. Blocked. Here's Rob Niedermeyer, who's already got a couple of shots on net. Right on! Legacy hangs on for the whistle. They're getting ready for the face-off. Fedorov won the draw. Niedermeyer cranked hard from the left to Leclerc. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. Shoots! Blocked, scooped up by Ozelinch. He passes it rink wide to Ruchin. He steals it to Leclerc from the blue line. Over to Datsyuk. Shoots the puck. That's blocked and didn't get through. Here's Matthew Schneider. He passes it to Shanahan. Now it's passed to Leclerc. Shoots it! Scores! Midway through the first period, tie game.
There's a nice reward for a very solid two-way player. It's great to see these defensive-minded forwards put one in the back of the net.
They certainly bounced back. Now they can concentrate on getting the go-ahead goal.
Detroit goal.
To Draper.
By number 10, John
Shots
Leclerc,
are 5-5.
assisted by number 14, Brendan Shanahan.
Shoots it quickly. Turned aside by Giguère. Goes behind his net. Midway through the first, and it's 1-1. Here's Andy McDonald. He's a +1 in this game. He passes the puck to Lupo, and he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. Kronwall in behind. Shots are 6-5 for Detroit. They'll gather in the puck and start out. And it's passed to Whitney. He steals the pass to McDonald. He's into the attacking end of the ice. Leclerc snaps the shot. Jumped on by Kronwall. Out comes Robert Lang. And he carries the puck into the attacking zone. To Robert Lang. Giguère makes the save. The Ducks will move the puck up ice. They bring it in on the attack. One-timer from deep in the slot. Here's Scott Niedermayer. You want to stick with him if you want to win a championship because he's won everywhere. The shots are 8-7 for Detroit. Out they come, and it's passed to Fedorov. Now it's carried into the zone. To Fedorov. Here's Brendan Shanahan. He's a +1 in this game. Back in he comes. Over to Datsuk. Now over to Leclerc. Shanahan. Giguère made the save. To Pavel Datsuk. And another stop to Sergei Fedorov. Now over to Ruchin. He's only got one to beat. Legacy covers up for the whistle. Craig, although he's relatively new to the NHL, Mike Babcock has already established a solid hockey resume.
Jim, in his first season as an NHL head coach in 2003, this former two-time WHL Coach of the Year led the Ducks to their first ever Stanley Cup final appearance.
The score is 1-1 here as the second period gets started. We're ready for the face-off. The face-off goes to Detroit. They're over the blue line in on the attack. Into the slot. To Fedorov. Now over to Ruchin. He's in over the blue line on the attack. The shots are 10-8 for Detroit. They'll bring it out of their own zone on the attack. And the puck's over the line onto the attack. Over to Ruchin. We're tied at 1 here early in the second period. To Fedorov. Here's a chance. Here's Peter Sikora. He passes the puck to Shanahan. Now it's passed to Schneider. Giguère turned him away. He passes the puck to Fedorov, and he moves it into the attacking zone. He picks off the puck. Now he passes it to Leclerc. And it's over the blue line into the attacking zone. He coughs up the puck. Over to McDonald. The shots are 11-8 for Detroit. Here comes Ray Whitney. Shoots the puck. To Leclerc. Now he carries the puck to center. He's in over the blue line on the attack. Over to McDonald. Fires it. That one's sent wide of the goal. Up to Lang. Now he carries the puck to center. He moves it into the attacking zone. Over to Draper. Glove save by Giguère. To Lupul. We're tied at 1 as we approach the midway mark of the second period. Passed ahead to Leclerc. To Ray Whitney. He takes it into the neutral zone. Over to Draper. Giguère turned it away. And he hangs on. He wasn't on his forehand, so that probably allowed the goalie time to get his skate on it. The ref is ready to drop the puck. Face-off won by Yzerman, and he's stopped by Giguère. He passes the puck to Sikora. Out comes Sergei Fedorov. Shots are 14-8 for Detroit. Here comes Thomas Holmstrom. Denied by Giguère. One time to Henrik Zetterberg. The Red Wings used a low pick to get high talent. To Holmstrom. Backhander! Pretty nice glove save by Giguère. He passes it to Ruchin. Out comes Peter Sikora, and he passes it over to Fedorov. One-timed it! Pass up to Zetterberg. The shots on goal are 16-10 for Detroit. Rifles it from the right! Detroit takes possession. Brendan Shanahan. Oh, he's made another save. Puck found by Sikora. To Fedorov. We're still tied at 1 here late in the second. One-timed it. He scores! Late in the second, they've got the lead.
Scoring on the backhand like that is a lost art in this league. It's nice to see a player with the skill to pull it off.
is on fire late in the second.
This will give them a big boost to start the third period.
To Wisniewski.
44, Rob Niedermeyer.
Now it's passed to Niedermeyer. Shoots! Fearlessly blocked. Woolley behind the net.
Sergei Fedorov.
Woolley. Shots on goal are 18-12 for Detroit. Detroit trails by 1 here late in the second. Passed over to Whitney. Under 2 minutes to go in the second period. Shastlivy. Now he's moved it into the attacking zone. Legacy made the save. Here's Chistov to Niedermeyer. Legacy made the save. Dave Lewis has had some big shoes to fill in Detroit.
Well, Jim, it takes a lot to follow in the footsteps of the winningest coach in NHL history. But Lewis has held his own. He led the Wings to the President's Trophy in 2003-2004 campaign.
The horn signals the end of the second. 2-1 the score as we head for the intermission. And it's a 2-1 game at the start of the third. The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to the Mighty Ducks. Passed over to Ruchin. Legacy freezes the puck. Anaheim isn't getting the puck to the goal very often, but they're still ahead in the game.
And that rarely happens. I think they've been very fortunate. They need to get their sticks free and get more pucks to the net.
Here's Sandis Oslinch, whose shot blocking has been a huge part of this game. Big shot! Giguère made the save. Out comes Steve Ruchin, and he moves it into the attacking zone. Schneider. It's early in the third, and the score is 2-1 for Anaheim. To Datsuk. Now he carries the puck to center. He passes it to Leclerc. Shots on goal are 19-13 for Detroit. Giguère was a brick wall on that one.
He was ready, no question.
The action's about to start. The faceoff goes to the Red Wings. Here's Andy McDonald. He carries it to center ice. They bring it in on the attack. To Lupul. Shoots! That's blocked by the defender. Passed ahead to Draper. Now he gains the blue line into the attacking zone. To Whitney. Now passed over to Lang. Giguère turned the shot away. One-time shot. Legacy got a leg on it. To Chris Draper, who had to apprentice in Moncton and Adirondack before he made the big leagues. He gives up the puck. Kronwall, he's behind the net looking for someone to pass to. Shots on goal are 21-15 for Detroit. Here they come again, onto the attack. Shoots the puck. Mighty Ducks take possession. They gain the blue line on the attack. To Carney. To McDonald. Shoots the puck from the left. Here come the Red Wings quickly out of their own zone. They're into the attacking zone. To Leclerc. Down into the corner. Out they come to center. To Fedorov. Just one man to beat. Shoots the puck. Legacy made the brilliant save. He passes the puck to Schneider. Now it's passed ahead to Sikora. Out he comes to center. They gain the blue line on the attack. Shoots it! Here's Matthew Schneider. He passes the puck to Shanahan. Here comes Shanahan. Backhand shot. Niedermeyer to Fedorov. It's late in the third period and the score is 2-1 for Anaheim. The shot total is 23-18 for Detroit. Quick up to Sikora. Now he moves it to center. Back in he comes. Over to... He scores! That's a huge goal. They're up by 2 late in the third.
Don't bother pointing fingers after a move like that. No one's gonna make that save.
Anaheim, less than 5 minutes to go in the game. Up by 2. Time to protect the lead.
I think so, Jim. Got it cushioned. Why risk it?
Assisted by number 39,
To Yzerman.
Peter Sikora, and by number 8.
Now passed over to Lupul. He carries the puck to center. Down to the final 2 minutes of this third period. Around the back. Leclerc. Now he brings it to center. He moves it into the attacking zone. To Lang. Now it's passed to Datsuk. Great save, Giguère. Lupul to Leclerc. Less than a minute to go in this third period. Fires it. Another shot. Puck grabbed by Datsuk. The Red Wings need the extra attacker more than they need their goalie.
This is a risky move. Let's just hope it pays off.
Quick up to Lupul. Now he'll move the puck into the neutral zone. He carries it in. He scores on the empty net.
Well, if the fat lady wasn't warming up before this goal, you can bet she's getting ready to sing now.
To Ozolic.
Number 12, Mike Leclerc, assisted by number 15.
Now it's passed to Ruchin. Legacy turned the shot aside.
Ruslan Saleh.
Sikora jumps on the loose puck. To Robert Lang. And he brings it to center. Now he moves it into the attacking zone. Here's a chance. He scores to cut the lead to 2 late in the third.
What jersey you wear. You're not a fan of this game if you don't applaud an effort like that. That was a great goal.
Fedorov to Sandis Ozolic. It's all over now. Detroit takes the loss and sees their winning streak come to an end.
Tonight's second star for Anaheim, number 20, Steve Ruchin. And tonight's first star, Anaheim, number 12, Mike Leclerc.
From Anaheim, California, this is Jim Houston with Greg Simpson.
From all the team here at EA Sports, we'll see you next time.